जय मसीह। मैं आपको डिसेबल क्राइस्ट फैमिली में स्वागत करना चाहता हूँ और अब हम आज वन ऑफ द इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक्स वी विल डिस्कस टुडे एंड इट्स ऑल अबाउट स्पोर्ट्स। मुझे मालूम है आप इफ़ यू आर यंग यू आर सो मच इनटू games and all. I'm not talking about mobile gamings and all, but I'm talking about cricket, football, volleyball, basketball, badminton, and table tennis. All this is I'm talking about. And then there are many games that we know. And young men and women, we are so much interested in this sporting activities. Interestingly, I've been thinking, as a Christian, how we should see this sports arena, how we can reach out to young people through this sports ministry. And even today, if you think this message or this sharing is important, then please share with your friends, and please let your friends, those who like sports activities, please let them know that as Christians, our brothers and sisters. I will introduce Brother Themchuipam. He is doing his research on sports, so we will know how we should look this sports as a Christian. Brother Themchuipam, he's from Manipur and he's very young and smart, and he is also so much into football. And so let's try to know what according to him sports is as a Christian. So let's see. We will try to get Brother Themchuipam. Probably he is in his room, but I will go and disturb him, and we will enjoy together, right? Please be with me.
Where are you, man? Can I come? Yo, bro, what are you doing, man?
Nothing.
Come on, this is Liverpool, man.
Yeah.
So, bro, I like your room arrangement, bro.
Yeah. Man is man.
So, can I take your time?
Oh.
I just want to have some discussions.
Oh, sure, man.
Just two things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please sit there.
Sure.
I'll have tea.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Sit.
Sure.
Okay, bro. I
Yeah.
heard you are doing research on sports ministry.
Okay.
It's interesting and it's very encouraging to learn that you are doing something with sports as a Christian young man.
Thank you.
So I have a question. First question is this: how can you introduce sports ministry in our Christian setting, or in our Christian ministry, or in our churches? Can you please explain to me?
Oh,
these
sure,
things?
man. Yeah. Different people give different explanation, but according to me, I'll give you 2 points why sports is important in our Christian ministry. The first one is sports is very important for our youth today, and sports is considered as one of the best tool to promote our Christian ministry. And why I say sports is very important in our Christian ministry, because most of the youth, they don't want to go to church, because our church service, the pattern of our church service, is too boring for them. But when we introduce sports ministry to them, they want to join sports ministry because they love to play, they love to support others. So sports is one important ministry to promote youth ministry, or to get attention to the youth. But one mistake that we are doing is, when we try to promote, try to get attention, we should not only get attention, but we should disciple them. That is one important thing. And another one is, when we talk about sports, when we promote a sports ministry in the church, those who doesn't attend church service, or those who doesn't like to go outside, because most of the people stay alone because they don't have friends. And even if they don't go to church, because most of the church, they don't understand their problems. But when it comes to sports, at least they can open up themselves, at least they can enjoy watching sports. So that is another part, that is another way we can get attention, introducing sports ministry into church. So there are many important things, but with that too, for now, why sports ministry is important in our Christian ministry. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. That's interesting points that you have brought up, and I believe our viewers listen to your few words.
Okay.
I believe that they will imply it in their church ministries and all. So thank you so much. And second question is, would you like to share a few things to our Christian brothers and sisters who are playing sports with non-Christian friends.
Yeah.
So you can give us some tips on, how to behave in the ground and out of the ground even. So could you please explain to us?
Okay, sure, man. Let me share my experience. Yeah, even me, I involve in sports a lot, and I have experienced a lot. Because most of the time when I play sport, most of my teammates are non-Christian. And as a Christian, sometimes I try to show myself that I'm representing Christian. I don't consider myself as I am alone, but I'm representing myself that I'm a Christian. So I want them to see me different from others, because sometimes, like when we play together, I try to make different like among them, because so that they can see me that I'm different from others. So that why I'm different, because I'm a Christian. I want them to know that. And the same way, maybe all cannot do that, but we have different way to do that. So when we play sports, like when we want them to see different from others as a Christian, some of the example that we can do is, before we start the game, we can pray. Or during the game, we can just talk to them. At least we can make friends with them. Or we can just share good news. Or we can just tell them Christ loves you. Or if our opponent got injured, or if we win or lose, we just need to thank God. For example, if our opponent got injured, just we need to approach them and tell them, oh, it's okay. And like, we should not consider them that they are opponent. No, like during our match, it happened. I experienced that, because if our opponent got injured, we just ignore them, because sometimes we feel happy because we are going to win the match because our opponent got injured. But as a Christian, we should not do that. We should be the one who should go and talk to them. We should be the one who should approach them first and care for them, show our love, show our care. We should not treat them as our opponent. Okay, so there are some examples that we can do, and others, like after the match, even if our team or your team win or lose, you just need to thank God. Just in front of people, kneel down and pray to God. Show that you are different, that you are giving thanks to God for what God has done for you. So I think there are many things that we can do it, and not only that, even during our sports meeting within our church, when we organize sports ministry, if we start with prayer, with song, I think most of the youth will get boring. They will just turn away or they will run away. But after halftime, in most of the match in sports, there is halftime. So after halftime, we can organize, you can share a short message, or we can pray for the people. Only that time we can do that. I think that will help people, because most of our youth, they don't want even pray to God. They don't want even sing gospel song. So I think we need to find a way to get attention to share gospel. So I think there are many things we can do. Like you said, there are many our friends, Christian friends, they are playing different for state, for nation, for our countries, and with different, most of them, they play with non-Christians. So it's a one tool, or it's a one weapon for us to promote Christian belief or Christian toward others when we play with them. Because when we play together sport, when we represent ourselves, when we do different things, when they see us, when we do different things, sometimes people imitate us, people respect us. But the most one mistake that commonly that we made is, like, sometimes we just go like them, so they cannot accept us who we are. Like Gandhi says, I respect Christ, but I cannot respect Christian. In the same way, yes. When we play sports, we should let others see Christ in us. My intention. Whenever I play sport, whenever I play with them, I want them to see Christ in me. Maybe not literally the Christ, but I want the way I do, or the way I act, the way I talk, or the way I present myself. I want them to see that Christian, the Christ in me. So in the same way, I want to encourage all of our brothers and sisters who play sport. When we play sport, I think it's one way to promote ourselves as a Christian. Not only Christian, but we are different from others. Christians are different from others in a way, the way we talk in our speech, or the way we conduct our life. We can do many things. So for me, when it comes to sport, I think sports is very important, so that we can promote this sports ministry in the church, not only in the church but outside of our place, so that we can tell others that we are Christian. And when we play sport, I think we can present ourselves, Christ in us. I think that's how I understand, and I want our brothers and sisters to even encourage them that to present themselves, that they are playing for Christ. Just when we play sports, just let them see Christ in us as a Christian. I think that will make them even change. So that's how we can do small things. We cannot change at the same time, but we can just do small things, the way we play and the way we talk and the way we do. So and not only that, we can share gospel through sport to others by presenting ourselves there. Yeah.
So promoting Christianity is most of the time we think we give to pastors only. So after listening to you, I also realized that it is not only the pastors who needs to promote, but even as a Christian players, we can promote Christ to others, right? That's what you mean.
Yeah. God calls us in different ways.
Yeah.
Some to be pastor, some to be preacher, some to be teacher. But for some of us, God calls us in a way. When we play sports, we can share gospel to others. Not like sharing God love you or Bible say, not teaching, but through presenting ourselves with our character, with our speech, the way we play the game, the way we involve the game. Let them see that Christ in us, so that even the action that we project to them, that's the gospel.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not about talking about the scripture all the time. It's not like exactly that one, but even the way we play, even in the sport itself, we can just promote a gospel or share good news to the others. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for this answers. You have said many things, but God bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I also request you that keep praying for our young people.
Sure.
To keep in mind things that you have shared, and let us always keep in mind that whatever we do, let us think Christ first and then do things right. So thank you so much. God bless you, and surely next time we'll meet again.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I have many things regarding sports activities, so I will come and I'll let you know further. Right? Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sports is not only not promoting only gospel, but even it help us, give us good health. So I think we should really take it serious, this sports ministry, and I encourage all of us, even out there, we should introduce this sports ministry in our church, even in our Christian ministry. Yeah. Thank you, Brother Tang.
Okay, thank